Let me win. But if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. This can-do attitude is anything but the exception at Special Olympics Arizona. Each fall, hundreds of athletes with intellectual disabilities train in bowling alleys across the valley to prepare for the Four Peaks Area Bowling Tournament. The competition is free, just like all 24 sports in Special Olympics, along with training and equipment. Like every athlete here, Terry Murphy has practiced for weeks.
He just got involved with some people from the Mark Center that had to leave, and he's been bowling with them for, 7 years maybe. We've been involved forever with Special Olympics. It's just kind of like a big thing. He went to a small school that allowed him to participate with the regular athletes.
Aim the ball in the middle and strikes, easy.
Now, while the rest of us struggle to break 90, you'll see athletes of all ages and skill levels at the tournament. It might be the one place you'll see newcomers to the sport bowling in 90, competing in the lane next to pros, just brushing a perfect 300. With roots stretching back to 1963, Special Olympics originally was founded as a small summer camp. Today, it has evolved into an elite international organization that serves the world's 200 million people with intellectual disabilities in 170 countries. Sarah Chikansky is one of those athletes, and also the arch bowling nemesis of longtime boyfriend Murphy. For Chikansky, there's only room for one champion bowler in the valley.
Yeah, that's what you say. I bet you if we asked Terry, he'd say he was.
Special Olympics doesn't end after the last medal is handed out, but continues every day through its extensive free athlete support programs. City of Tempe Adapted Recreation Coordinator Josh Bells says that every moment counts.
Probably the most common thing I would say I see is just the personal growth that you see in the individual athletes as you get to know them and see them not only throughout the year but year after year. You see them become far more independent, they become more sociable, they become just more engaging in general, and they just become their own individual. You know, obviously we're here for the athletes, so at the end of the day it's the athletes who make these programs successful.
Special Olympics athletes also have access to important health screenings that supplement their sometimes non-existing healthcare plans through the Healthy Athletes Program, the largest provider of medical support to people with intellectual disabilities in America. Besides inadequate healthcare, people with intellectual disabilities have to confront every day the incorrect stereotypes that are all too real in America.
Just realize that, you know, they're not that different. They've got the same needs and wants and desires as all of us. They all have big dreams, big goals, and it's just really cool to connect with them. And
like before, you still know that they're people, but after you get to interact with them, you realize that they are like just like us.
You know, like be proactive and like don't just say that you're gonna do something. Like go out there and do it.
Let us win. But if we cannot win, let us be brave in the attempt.